Hey, welcome to the live stream. welcome. We're looking at a big Monday night football. Man, how you feel about the playoffs so far? It is shaping up. The bracket is waiting on this big game right now, and that is the Minnesota Vikings. Yeah, they're going up against the Los Angeles Rams. We're about 10 minutes away from kickoff. And this game will be played in Arizona and Glendale due to the horrific and just tremendous devastation that is taking place over in Los Angeles. I am live right now on Facebook. I am live also on YouTube. And if you want to tune in and check me out, I'd appreciate you guys if you dropped on by. And I am here, and you know what? It has just occurred to me that these playoff games hold so much weight that it sets football above many other sports. Oh yeah, you know why? Because in baseball, you got 3 out of 5 are the best out of 7. Same thing with basketball. We lost tonight, we'll get them next night. Playoff goes on. Just try not to get swept 4 games in a row. No such thing in the NFL. You either win or you go home. And that's what is on for tonight. We got 2 heavyweight teams that are going to be slugging it out. It has a lot of implications that are going on. One of the biggest implications is the Rams beat the Vikings at SoFi earlier this year. The Rams beat the Vikings earlier in SoFi this year. And man, I was at that game. And I'm going to tell you, I had a feeling when we were driving up to the game, me and my homie, give it up for Terry Jackson. T Jack, how you doing, family? Got season tickets over there to SoFi. He got nice tickets too. And it was great. And he was saying, man, I don't think my Rams are going to win. They had lost like 3 in a row. And I was like, man, the Vikings are coming off a loss to the Lions. And the Lions swept the Vikings. And we all know what happened last week. And I was saying, I got a funny feeling it's going to be a close game. Did not realize, no, I did not, that they were going to have Cooper Kupp and Puka get back into the game on this game. And boy, did they show up, and they showed out. But anybody can say face mask gate. They grabbed Darnold's head and put it back on the 1 and the 14. And that was a big decision because it got the ball all the way up until we lost by 10 points. That was a 10-point loss. LA is putting on a nice tribute right now, and I see some sprinkling of Viking fans out of there. A lot of Ram Blue that is out there in that stadium. How you feel? How you feel about the playoffs? Have you been watching the games? I'm glad that see that you guys are tuning in. And hey, the Rams and the Vikings, somebody got to go home. As you can see on my graphics here, one must fall. One must fall. And I believe that the winner of this game will be going to Philadelphia. Yes, the winner will be going to Philadelphia to play the Eagles. And the Eagles, boy, did they put it on the Packers last night or the day before. I'm watching the comment section. And if you would like to jump in on here and give me a like, give me a thumbs up, give me a heart. We got about 2 minutes left before the kickoff. I'm going to stay with you guys until the first couple possessions. I want to see how this game works out and how it goes. Oh, man, can I be honest with you? Can I tell you the God's honest truth? I hate the fact that Joe Buck is calling the game. Joe Buck again? This guy, I don't know what it is, but I kind of feel like Joe Buck doesn't like the Vikings at all. If the Viking got the ball, he's talking about what the defense needs to do to stop them. And when the Vikings is on D, then now you got Troy Aikman over there talking about what the offense needs to do to score on the Vikings. never partial when it comes to my Minnesota Vikings. If you feel like there are announcers that are just against your team, let me hear you. Speak it up and speak it loud. Because tonight in the downtown dojo over there in Arizona, we do have, man, when I get to Arizona, what is going to happen? We got about 1 minute left, and this is between the Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Rams. Got a little bit of stats for you guys. Got Sam Darnold coming in at 4,319 yards, 35 touchdowns, but 12 picks. What about Matthew Stafford? He got 20 touchdowns and only 8 picks, but 3,000 yards. Sam Darnold is already thrown for 4,000, and I believe he can go and hit that 5,000 tonight. Yeah, go for 700 yards. That's what I want to see. I want to see a blowout, but not the Vikings. Ooh, it's nervous time. Do you get nervous when your team is playing? Do your team have a history? Does it have a history of woes? That's what I would call it. A history of woes. I believe that the Vikings can shake that curse because none of these guys that are playing tonight was on that field when all those kicking woes and everything else that happened. Okay? If you would like to join in, appreciate you. Click this live, and I will be watching the first quarter, and I'll be joining back with you guys just a little bit later. Gonna go live about 2 or 3 times and give you a after quarter update. So now, SoFi Stadium over there in Inglewood, it is about 6:30 a.m. You got all the lines that were on their way out, taking buses. Oh man, the NFL bust people and shipped the Rams fans to Arizona over there in Glendale. State Farm Stadium. Ooh, it's a backstory to that, but got no time for it. There's Puka Nacua. And also, Matthew Stafford. They got a good running game over there as well. We got Aaron Jones for the Minnesota Vikings, and he is at 1138, 1,003 with only 5 touchdowns. What about the Rams? Kyron Williams at almost 1,300 yards with 14 touchdowns. That is going to be a big factor. And here's these guys. Yeah, Joe Buck, Troy Aikman. I don't know why, but they seem to just always be on the opposition. But I don't care tonight. It's us against everybody. Come on, Vikings. It's time to show up. It is kickoff time, and I will see you guys back at the end of the first quarter. And as always, you know the story. Get over here swinging like Tarzan on the Word to the Wise podcast. And hey, your cousin Terry got your back like vertebrae. I'll see you back at the end of the first quarter. You guys take care. Always love, peace, and hot catfish grease.